Our story begins in Avengers Mansion. Without giving too much away just yet, let's just say that everyone's favorite friendly neighborhood Spider-Man has had better days.
Have you gotten a second opinion yet?
No. Things have been kind of busy.
And if you still weren't entirely convinced just how serious Peter Parker's current predicament is, then allow us to show you a scene that we rarely get to see in the Marvel Universe. Aunt May, absolutely flipping out.
Aunt May, I can handle this.
No, you can't. You're too proud to ask your friends for help. They'll just yell, "Avengers Assemble," one day and you won't show up because you're laid out on a slab.
The fact of the matter is, the wall crawler had just found out that there's something in his blood that's life-threatening. Neither he nor anyone else knows what exactly it is just yet, only that his recent visit to the doctor yielded this information. Of course, both Aunt May and Peter's wife, Mary Jane Watson Parker, will not just sit around and wait while their web-slinging loved one slowly succumbs to this sickness. So they sought out the help of a certain genius billionaire playboy philanthropist, Tony Stark. So, a while later, Tony gathered a couple of other Marvel big brains to help examine the wall crawler inside the lab. What they find out isn't exactly what Peter wants to hear.
There's cellular degeneration, but it's not cancer or anything traditional, Yellow Jacket.
I don't get it either. I feel like it's tied to radiation-based infection that gave him his powers, but I'm not an expert in the field.
The mere mention of the word radiation instantly gives them a clue about who they should seek out next. In fact, it only takes Peter and the other Avengers to hop on a Quinjet and head for the world's foremost expert in the subject. The problem is, this same expert isn't taking any patients today.
Leave Hulk alone!
Tony tries to defuse the situation by releasing tranquilizer gas to hopefully turn the Hulk back to his alter ego and Earth 616's leading authority on gamma radiation, Dr. Bruce Banner. But all this does is infuriate the Mean Green Machine further, making him violently lash out at the unwanted visitors. Fortunately, Spider-Man has a weapon that none of his companions possess, and it's one that might just be enough to put a stop to the Jade Giant's rampage.
Knock knock.
Ah!
I'll take that as a who's there.
I can't believe it. A knock-knock joke.
I got 1,000,000 of them. Gotcha.
Still, after all that, the web-slinger comes up with nothing.
The look on your face, Doc, doesn't scream cure.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to need some more time. Unfortunately, at the rate it's spreading.
I guess that's it. I mean, you're the guru of radiation. If you can't help me, no one can.
That might not be the case. I have a suggestion.
I'm all ears.
And what a suggestion it was. Because just 3 hours later, Spider-Man has found himself going to one of the most advanced civilizations on the planet. It would have been a fine vacation too, if it wasn't for the pressing matter the wall crawler has to deal with right now.
Hello, my friend.
Thanks for seeing me on such short notice.
The least that I could do for a fellow Avenger. I only wish it were under better circumstances.
Still, cellular deterioration or not, there's no reason for the King of Wakanda and old Webhead to trade some fine quips.
I'm not wearing a sign on my back, am I?
No, they remember Anansi, the spider god. They must think you are a representative.
Figures I had to travel halfway around the globe to get some love.
Yes, well, just don't remove the mask.
Shortly after, T'Challa and Pete enter the lab. But just like those before him, the Black Panther doesn't have any good news for the wall crawler.
Unfortunately, we still can't figure out the source of your illness.
But what the Black Panther has is an alternative solution. A Hail Mary that could hopefully save his friend's life.
Our final effort is this.
Thanks, but I'm not really a salad man. Maybe if you had a burger with it.
These are the heart-shaped herbs. They are a special plant found only in Wakanda. Only a warrior proven to be worthy of being the king can ingest them. They give the leader of the Black Panther clan his special abilities.
Oh, then why am I allowed to eat them? I mean, I'm not...
And proving that a single Wakandan is smarter than approximately half of the population of New York, T'Challa tells him this.
You are a warrior with the heart of a king. Dig in.
Chewy. Would it be sacrilegious to add salad dressing?
Yes.
T'Challa tells Peter that it would take a day for them to see results after he's done chowing down on the bowl of mystical herbs. And, being the gracious host that he is, the Wakandan king takes his esteemed guest for a tour of his domain.
Is this gonna end up with me having to fight somebody? I'm not really feeling up to a scrap with the man-ape.
Tell me about it, you and me both.
Fortunately, Manape isn't around for a whooping. Instead, the Black Panther takes Spider-Man to an exotic ancient structure at the heart of the nation.
This is the Temple of Anansi, the Spider God. Your namesake.
Wow. Not to be insulting, but the last time I entered a temple like this, somebody tried to use me as a human sacrifice.
You're right, it could happen here too. Let's head back.
Ha! Good one.
But the thing about T'Challa is that you're really not sure when the man's joking or not.
Okay. So maybe a quick snapshot of the temple wouldn't be a good move either?
Later, inside the Wakandan royal family's palace, T'Challa finally reaches Peter with the results of the test they did earlier. As for the wall crawler, well, let's just say that his current predicament isn't enough to stop him from enjoying the local flavor.
No, I think she'll dig it. She got hers done like this on a shoot in the Caribbean one year and...
I seem to be interrupting.
This isn't what it looks like.
She's not braiding your hair?
I guess it is what it looks like.
The Black Panther sends his handmaidens away. Afterwards, the King of Wakanda gives the web-slinger a look of concern. Although, whether it's because of the test results or seeing his fellow Avenger sport cornrows remains up for debate. On a more serious note, we do learn what exactly T'Challa's examination yielded for the wall crawler when he gets back to New York that evening.
Okay, I've got to face facts. I've tried every expert possible. There's no way around it. I am going to die.
But, just like a rebel from a galaxy far, far away, Spider-Man does not lose hope, figuring out that if science can't solve his problem, perhaps more exotic methods are in order. So he pays the local master of the mystic arts a visit in hopes of finding a cure. The problem is, Peter has no escaping that old Parker luck.
Look, I was never known for my bedside manner, so I will speak very directly. I cannot lift this curse, and the forces against you are unstoppable.
Okay, is that like the overconfident bad guy saying, "You'll never make it this time, Spider-Man, type unstoppable," or "Put your affairs in order, unstoppable"?
You're a good man who's led a good life. Prepare to die.
That's all for now. We hope you enjoyed watching this video and can't wait to read your thoughts about it in the comments section. It would help us out a ton if you could subscribe to our channel and ring that notification bell for more. And if you like Spider-Man, you're going to love the next video. Feel free to check it out. We'll see you next time. Take care.